All right, go ahead, people. Dr. Nicole McCarty here. Y'all, I'm back. Thank you. Hey, y'all. So I just wanted to stop by and say, hey, what's up, good people? Dr. Nicole McCarty here. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I am an expert wellness strategist, integrative health doctor who specializes in speaking and wellness of the entire person, whole person wellness, physical, spiritual, mental, emotional. And that's what I do. And then I also talk about Sisterlocks and my homeschool journey and all the things, right? So if you like, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button wherever it is on the screen. Yeah, hit that. And if you think it might be helpful to someone, make sure you share. I would so appreciate it. And then, listen, your girl is tired, so we just gonna have a quick chat and I'll be out of your way. Today, my little one turned 3, and so we had a wonderful birthday party. It was great. The kids played. And it was just nice. It was really, really nice. And so I said all that to say your girl is tired. Tired. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So today we are going to discuss Sisterlocks and wellness. And yes, baby, there is a correlation. Okay. And I'm going to explain to you how my hair care affects my self-care, since, that's what I do. And Sisterlocks is amazing. And so why not bridge the two things that you love into one subject matter? So let's get into it. Make sure you take notes because I'm going to be dropping some gems. Okay. All right, beautiful people. So I want to share how my Sisterlocks journey has actually become a major part of my self-care and my wellness practice. Because hair isn't just about style, it's about identity and confidence and even your mental health. It is. So let's get into it real quick, okay? And then I'll get out of your hair because your girl is tired. 3-year-old birthday parties are not for the weak. And it was an impromptu, simple one. And I'm still tired. Okay, me and hubby are exhausted. So everybody's had their bath. We're going to eat. We're going to go to bed. And then start fresh in the morning. But anyway, I digress. So first, let's talk about the connection between hair and wellness. There are a million connections between hair and health. This we know. I've discussed it in some of my earlier videos, and I'll do more of that later. But, before I locked my hair, I didn't realize just how much energy I was putting into it. Like, I realized it, but I didn't really realize it. Styling, detangling, and managing products, and honestly, the stress of it all. But once I transitioned to Sisterlocks, something shifted. My hair became less of a burden and more of a partner in my wellness journey. So I want you to think about this. Wellness, it's not just exercise and nutrition. It's also, dare I say, the little things in your day that either drain you or restore you. And for me, Sisterlocks reduced a huge drain, and that freed me up to pour more into the things that actually bring me joy. And so that's the first part. That's the large part. The second part is mental wellness. Okay, so go with me for a second. One of the biggest changes for me was mental. I stopped worrying about whether my hair was polished enough, together enough, whether humidity was going to come in and wreck my style and thereby wreck the day. I might leave with my wonderful twist out and walk outside, and then it's just like, shoo, and it's not so wonderful anymore. So the mental freedom gave me space to show up more confidently in work and homeschooling, and even just like in my day to day, And so when I touch my hair now, it feels like an extension of who I am. when I touch my hair now, it feels like an extension of who I am, not a constant project that I have to do all the time. And that simple shift has lowered my stress and helped me feel more grounded, which is a major piece of mental wellness. Major piece. So that's part 2. Part 3, emotional and spiritual wellness. So my Sisterlocks also connected me to a deeper emotional and even spiritual space, if you will. Every time I look at my hair, I'm reminded of patience, because this is a journey. I'm reminded of consistency, because the process requires care and commitment. And even in the moments when I feel like I haven't properly or adequately demonstrated those characteristics, I can look in the mirror and say, oh, but you have. And so let's apply that same fervency, that same intention to said subject matter. Quite honestly, it feels empowering. I see my hair as a reflection of my wellness journey, and it's not perfect, not by any means. It's not always polished, if you will, but it's growing, it's evolving, and becoming stronger. And guess what? So am I. I'm also growing and evolving and growing stronger. See what I did there? And so that emotional tie is what makes hair care a part of my self-care ritual. And it's not just external beauty, it's inward healing. Okay. And then there's another part where it becomes practical self-care habits. So now let me share some practical ways I use my Sisterlocks in my wellness routine. Okay, number 1, wash days as reset days. Like I pair them with like deep breathing and journaling or a face mask. It's my time for me. It turns into like a mini retreat for myself. Oftentimes I'll have to do this at the end of the night when the kids are sleeping or what have you. And I have to do it anyway because I'll get my retie in the morning. And so I pair this with just taking my time as opposed to just rushing through it. So that's number 1. Number 2 is a daily scalp care with moisturization and using that as mindfulness. So just a few minutes of massaging my scalp becomes a grounding practice. It feels so good. Have you ever massaged your scalp and you get in there, you feel like the dog, when if you're ever petting a dog and you hit that good spot and they just kind of, they almost spasm. So a good scalp massage will change your life. But what it can do is serve as a grounding for you. And so that's one thing. And then another thing is styling as creativity. Now, I'm not big on styling, but when I do, I might do a little something. And I also might, see some videos on YouTube or some shorts and be like, oh, that's cute. And so when I do style, I use styling time as like a creative outlet, right? And that feels emotional wellness. That's when I do it. It's not that often, but at times I feel adventurous. So hair care isn't separate from self-care anymore. It's woven into it. And for you, it might look different. For me, it looks different depending on the day, So here's the takeaway. And here's my encouragement to you. Whatever stage you're in with your Sisterlocks, whether you're new, you're 18 months in like me, you're fully matured, let your hair be a part of your wellness journey. Don't see it as just maintenance. See it as a way to nurture yourself mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. If this resonated with you, drop a comment and let me know. How does your hair care routine impact your self-care? I'd love to hear your stories. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos where we blend Sisterlocks and wellness and real life journeys and real life things. So until next time, take care of your hair and take care of you. Love and blessings. Talk to you soon. Toodles.